national parks, a serene nature offering environmental and spiritual well-being and home to creatures like this. Amazing, right? Now imagine you are near to a national park working in your farm, not in a sophisticated vehicle like this, and suddenly you see a tiger that is out for a hunt. Is that still amazing? I guess not, as most of these situations end up with the nasty news about a person being attacked or killed by a tiger. My perspective of national park shifted gradually as I grew up to an age when I could comprehend such nasty news and put myself in the shoes of local people who live close to our national park. It's then I realized that the cost of national parks are largely borne by local people while providing benefits to the world like biodiversity conservation, clean air, and water. This made me curious about what actually national park means to local people. And in my PhD thesis, I am passionately seeking answers to my curiosity. In my thesis, I have investigated the economic effects of living close to a national park in two ways. First, through a global meta-analysis, I have estimated the overall effect of national park on local economic well-being. Second, using a case study from one of the most popular national parks in my country, Nepal, Chitwan National Park, I interviewed 700 households living nearby and farther away from the park. Using impact evaluation technique, I compared the household income between those living close to a national park and farther away from the national park. My meta-analysis showed that overall national parks have positive effect on local economic well-being. The case study showed that the households who live close to a national park have up to 25% higher income than compared to similar households who live farther away from the park. The positive effects are mainly due to availability of natural resources, infrastructure development, employment, and income generation through tourism. As the protected areas are expanding globally and there is ongoing debate about biodiversity conservation and impact on local economic development, my research can help policymakers make sound decisions for both biodiversity conservation and local economic development. So the next time you visit a national park, be thankful to local people who bear the cost of national park with limited benefits on their livelihood while providing enormous environmental benefit to the world.